Hey guys, it's me again. So in this video I just want to show you the second half of our process. If you want to work on the second half of the process here at Pharmacy Skills, then you need to watch this video very carefully. So far in the last video we covered how to scaffold the lesson. We find the lesson that we need to go over that has at least 4 red X's on there. You get into the lesson. This time I'll pick something like this. Yep, nice and short. I know we've already covered this part, so I'll try and be quick over it. So the first thing is we generate the text from the text that is given to us. This should appear on here. Give it a quick glance, quick read over. If you like what you see, load it into the editor or save to the lesson. I like to load it into the editor every time because it allows me to make edits to it as I look over it and make sure that it makes sense. Then, very key, save it. Never forget to save the text. Then generate the audio. Again, that's just a click of a button. Generating the audio perhaps does take the longest time, but that's fine because it needs to download the audio file and then upload the audio file. So that does take a while to do. When that's done, again, remember you have to save the audio as well. Otherwise, you've wasted credits generating audio that's just gonna go nowhere. Then you're gonna have to generate audio again. You generally don't need to use the additional instructions. That's really for someone who knows what they're doing and they want to do something specific. And you generally don't have to use the prompts for the text either. Just clicking the button is fine, and just clicking the button for the generating audio is fine. What I really want to focus on while we wait for the audio to finish, as soon as I say that it's finished, let's hear that.
Let's dive into an important topic regarding the herpes zoster vaccine, also known as the shingles vaccine.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vince Douglas. So then we'll save his audio. Again, that might take a little longer because we're uploading it to our servers, but it's quick, save, done. Now, the video part, remember, we just skip over. It's not our business. We generate the quiz. Now, I've added some convenience prompts for you. So it says generate only MCQs. This is done ahead of you so that you don't have to type it in. So now you can just click generate without worrying about doing that yourself. And it should generate you 3 MCQ questions. Let's look at them. Question number 1, the answer is B. Question number 2, the answer is C. Question number 3, the answer is B. Everything looks fine. I'm going to just save the quiz. Done. So at least 3 of those ticks are done. Actually, the text was already done. We've done the audio. We've done the quiz. Now this is where the video really begins. If you want to create the additional content, you're gonna have to create a Scribe project. This creates a project for this lesson in Simple Scribe. This is step 1. Click generate Scribe project. Alright guys, we run into a technical glitch there. I pressed create Scribe and then it gave me an error. Anyway, I fixed it. I paused the video with a video magic and now we're back. It's been fixed. So when you create Scribe, you get 2 buttons. You get open Scribe project and you get create storyboard. What you want to click on is create storyboard, because the storyboard is where we actually create the video from. The Scribe project is the animation side. That's the final finish. The Scribe board is where we plan before we get to the final finish. So you click on create storyboard. I hope you're following me so far. We've just done everything we normally do. At the end of it, we click the big blue button at the bottom, and then we clicked on create storyboard. And then once we've done that, it changes into open storyboard. So guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna click on open storyboard. All right. Now you need to be logged into Simple Scribe to see this page, otherwise it won't show. But essentially, this page has the audio we just generated. I can click on audio and listen to the audio I just generated.
Let's dive into an important topic.
Fine. Thank you very much, Douglas. And then I can see the original script here under main script. This is the main script we used. I can edit it if I want to, it's fine. When it comes to creating a scribed video, a final video, there's 3 stages. There's the plan, there's the scene, and then there is the panels. you don't have to worry too much about all of this stuff, but I found out that the best way to get the AI to create better videos is to split it up into stages rather than tell it to do it all at once. I used to get it to do it all at once, but it wasn't very good. So the first thing I want to start with is the plan. Click on edit plan. It's very simple. Generate plan from the main script. You tap the button. It starts to generate the plan from the main script. It won't take too long, just a few seconds or so, because it's just purely text-based. And then once it's done, we're going to do the exact same thing to generate scenes. So grab your coffee. Okay, it's done here. See how it's broken down the lesson into a few very important key facts? I click on save, and then I go to edit scenes. Now every time you do something like generate, just tap here on save to make sure that you save the entire thing, because if you lose or you run into an error, everything gets lost, and we don't want that. Edit scenes. Again, I'm going to click on generate scenes from the plan. Notice how everything is just nicely packaged for you. After we open the storyboard, we generate the plan, we generate the scenes, and the last thing you'll see after this will be to generate the panels. And the panels have a few steps to them, but you see. Anyway, so it's generated 7 scenes for me, and that's fine. You don't need to read them. Click save. Done. The next thing we need to do is generate the panels. Now, what a panel is a panel is an image based on the script. So what I'll do is, if you're doing this manually, you click on add panel, you click on add image. It lets you upload an image from your device, but in this case we don't need to do that. Let me go back. And then it asks you to enter the panel script and then make a prompt to generate an image. If you want to generate an image for the we're not doing any of that. I'll show you what this looks like. I'll show you what this looks like if you did it manually, and then doing it the way we're doing it. In this case, what I'll do is I'll just click on generate panels. Oh, okay. Did you see what it said there? It says it's generating the panels, but there's no RTS subs, and that's very important one. Okay, so there we go. We've generated panels. Now what we need to do is click select all, and then click generate all. This will generate images. So I've selected all the panels. Instead of going through them one by one, I've selected all of them, and now I'm generating scenes from the panels. This process might take a while because this is using the latest, most powerful image generation models, and they're a bit slow at the moment, but they're very good. They're very, very good models. So it's fine. Let it take its time, let it cook. Go ahead, make your cup of coffee. And once you have the images done, you have a full video to watch. Now, the timing may be off. Okay, so it's generated me the images that I want. Perfect, fine. Okay, we're talking about okay, fine. It's even got the text and everything like that. Again, I want to click save, but when you click save, it will take a while to do. In this case, I'm going to skip saving. I'm going to take a risk. We're going to generate the final project altogether. Normally, you click on that save button, but if I click on this tools on the side here, generate project, that is going to generate me a full video with background audio, background images, fading in, fading out at specific times. It's beautiful. And that's you done. You've generated an entire video with Pharmacy Skills. It's like magic. Once you get the hang of this, you'll be able to do this a lot faster, a lot quicker. You'll be able to notice errors sooner rather than later. For example, one of the errors I've noticed here is that it's got color. I never use color, so that's something I need to address and find out why it's using color. Anyway, at the moment, it's creating the project, it's saving the project, saving the images. It does take some time, but it's beautiful once it's done. You press play, you hear the voice, and the images come into play. Now, before I finish, to get the images to come on time with the voice, you need to create RTS subtitles. RTS subtitles is when we match the timings of the words to when the voice says them. To do that is very simple. You come to edit audio, right? and there you go, generate RTS subtitles. You can see at the moment it says no existing subtitles found for the saved audio. That's fine. Simply tap the button and it will generate them. I don't know if it will interrupt my project, which is cooking at the bottom there, but let's do it anyway. We'll click on generate RTS subtitles and then give it a few minutes, grab a cup of coffee, and just wait for it to cook. Okay, it says that it's successfully generated the RTS subtitles, and that's perfect. So what I'll do is click done so we can see them. If you go back there, you can actually see the subtitles. So for example, here I can click view subtitles. You see it's got let's dive into an important. Notice that they're so perfect. It tells you exactly where they are. Oh, sure. And once it's done, the video is finished, so we can press play now.
Let's dive into an important topic regarding the herpes zoster vaccine, also known as the shingles vaccine, and how it applies to those who are not immunosuppressed, which means their immune systems are functioning normally. For these non-immunosuppressed individuals, it is recommended to receive a single dose of the live herpes zoster.
The problem now, you see, without the RTS subtitles is the timing is off. He's speaking, but the images are just coming and going to get them to be on time and perfectly on time. Let's just go back. You need to create this art and see the timing is telling us exactly what, so the AI knows now where to place the images. I'll press done for a second. You can't really regenerate the timings, but maybe I'll create a button to regenerate the timings in case you do it wrong. Right now, if you make a mistake and you generate the images without generating the timings, you're screwed. You just need to generate all again. And yeah, you're gonna have to wait, and it's gonna cost me a lot of money. Generating images costs somewhere between the region of between 10 to 20p per image. And you can imagine we generate tons and tons of images, and sometimes the images aren't good. You regenerate the images, coupled with the generation of the text. It's a lot of money. So please be careful what you're doing when you're working. So yeah, like I said, you gotta get the point now. It's gonna take a while. Okay, so it's done generating because I paused the video. Let's see if it will generate me a better video. Generate project. And again, we'll compare to see if the timing has improved. Okay, so it's opened up the project. Press play.
Let's dive into an important topic regarding the herpes zoster vaccine, also known as the shingles vaccine, and how it applies to those who are not immunosuppressed, which means their immune systems are functioning normally. For these non-immunosuppressed individuals, it is recommended to receive a single dose of the live herpes zoster vaccine, which is commonly known by its brand name, Zostavax. Currently, there isn't a confirmed need for a booster shot of this vaccine. Now, a word of caution if you're taking antiviral medications like acyclovir, either orally or intravenously.
Okay. Yeah, again, because we generated the panels before, I would have to delete the panels and then regenerate the panels. Yeah, you have to delete it first because right now it thinks we just want to update the panels, because you can update the panels if you want. But you get the point. I'll see you guys very soon, hopefully.